A tense night over dark waters, radios crackling, ships slowing down, and suddenly a voice cut through the silence. Not a warning, not a command, but an insult. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the latest Hormuz drama begins. Well, a leaked naval transmission, allegedly from Iran's very powerful Araghchi Navy, broadcasted openly on Global Maritime Channel. And what the entire world heard, it was a voice casually calling somebody an idiot. Yes, within minutes, chaos followed. Clips, they spread like wildfire. Social media exploded and experts, they began analyzing every second of the audio. The big question was simple but explosive. Who was the target? Because many believe the insult, it was aimed at Iran's own foreign minister. Imagine that, a country's military publicly mocking its own top diplomat, and that too on an open radio channel. And if that is true, it would signal cracks within the system, right? But then came the counterattack. Iran's diplomats stepped in very quickly, very sharply, and with precision. They pushed back against the narrative, saying that the world had misunderstood the whole message here. According to them, the insult was never meant for Iran's leadership. Instead, they claimed it was directly at one man, Mr. Donald Trump. Well, the drama, it didn't stop there though. Iran's embassy in South Africa took the battle online, not with a single denial, but with sarcasm. In a sharp and mocking pose, they told the entire world to Google the word that they wanted to understand who the real target was. And just like that, a military radio message turned into a global meme, shifting the entire battlefield from the sea to social media, from warships to hashtags. Well, this is no longer just about ships, is it? It had become an information warfare. But wait, beneath the voice, there was a serious message. Before the insult, before the memes, the original broadcast, it carried a warning. Commercial ships are told to stay out of Strait of Hormuz without any permission. The message was direct. This route is not open for everyone. Unauthorized vessels, they could face the actions here. Can you think about that for a moment? One of the world's busiest oil route, it is now being treated like a controlled gate. Enter only if you're allowed. And this is happening at a time when tensions are already high. US naval forces are on alert, the region is on edge, and the fragile ceasefire that hangs in uncertainty. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are seeing is a mix of everything at once. A leaked insult, a diplomatic response, a sarcastic online jab, and a real military warning. Well, this is definitely modern warfare, where it's not just about missiles or ships, but about messages, about narrative, about perception battle. One audio clip has turned into global spectacle, but the stakes behind it, that remains serious. Because if this tension escalates, it won't stay limited to words on a radio. It could move into a real confrontation on the waters and possibly beyond. For now, the world is waiting, watching, listening carefully, and trying to decode every signal, because today even a single word like idiot, it can spark a global storm.